Is it fun playing a goofball?
Yeah. Yeah.
And again, they just give you the roadmap, right? Your script.
Oh, yeah. You mean the Coens? Oh, they're funny. 2 takes, maybe, tops. And you usually, like in the take, it's working because Ethan's in the background going, and I don't know how it doesn't make the soundtrack recording, but I don't know.
Well, who could ask for more approbation than that? That's about it.
I sure thought that was some pretty writing, though, in the letter.
Benjamin
Button. Yeah, that's Eric Roth again, one of our greats.
Mm-hmm. When you made True Romance, did you get to meet Quentin Tarantino? He wrote that screenplay, but of course it was directed by Tony Scott.
I did not meet him till the premiere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well.
So.
Yes, he left an impression.
It's almost a redundancy.
Yeah.
Quentin makes a big impression. In person, in interviews, and of course with his films. Did he have a finished script to show you for Inglorious Basterds, or did you?
Oh yeah. He, he writes everything by hand. He writes single space on a manila pad, and then I think once he has he overwrites and overwrites, and once he has a script, he gives you out with his famous his cover page, which is in his handwriting.
Mm-hmm.
And Basterds was misspelled, and. Mm-hmm. Because that's the way he originally wrote it, that's the way it went on the marquee.
Mm-hmm. Inglorious is misspelled too.
Oh, right, and Inglorious was misspelled, yes. I didn't catch that at the time. Missouri Public Education.
Sorry if I threw you, didn't mean to. What appealed to you about it, or was it just working with him that appealed to you?
That and it was one of the few times. His writing is so specific. I could hear the character. I could hear it from the first read, and I don't have that. I don't normally have that experience. Also, I got to the part where he kills Hitler. Can you kill Hitler? Can you? I guess so.
Quentin can.
Yeah, Quentin can. It was funny. The script is funny.
Having had the experience twice, can you tell us what it's like being on a Tarantino set?
It's just he has such a verve for the filmmaking process. He knows he's not going to be there but for 10 films, and so it's not going to be indefinite. And so he has such reverence for filming, for film, that he makes a party out of it. And he loves a story, and if we're in the middle of a good story, the take's gonna wait. We'll get to the take and it's gonna be good, but we're gonna finish the story.
And does he do many takes?
Like an average. Mm-hmm. I would say, depending, it could be anywhere from 3 to 7, I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did you? There
were people who questioned the whether it was in good taste, to rewrite history, sensitivities people have about Hitler, about the Nazis in general. But Quentin doesn't seem rattled by any of that, and as he proved again with his treatment of the Manson cult in his latest film.
Yeah, I see this kid who grew up on film and grew up on television, who was in that, like, good guys won and things worked out all right, and I really think he's coming from a really kind of a beautiful place of, if the world could be this way. And when he talked about when he wrote the scene about killing Hitler, he wrote it down that night, and he writes it on a Post-it, and he puts it by his bedside. And he wakes up in the morning, and he looks at it, and if it still feels like a good idea, then it's a keeper. Mm-hmm. And that's the way that worked for him there. But I think that, he's playing on, our wishes, our collective wish, mm-hmm. if the world could be this way, or if it could only have gone this way, or if this horrible thing wouldn't have happened. And I see innocence and a purity in that.
That's very well put.
Mm?
Well put. Mm. We're going to watch a clip from Inglorious Basterds, misspelled, and then we're going to see a clip from Moneyball, which we'll talk about after we see it.